Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Local to Global 1987. We're back with some GCW. Let's get straight into it. GCW Saturday Night's Wrestling. We're going to go straight to the Mid-South as we slowly get there. We're at 41, we got to get to... Oh, we're at 40 important, so we got to get to 47. So, of course, we got the Chris Candido-Kensuke Sasaki match that I forgot to book at our latest event, which is Championship Wrestling 162, if I remember correctly. And how this one will end is, obviously, Kensuke Sasaki will retain the Intercontinental Championship. It was 166. Wow, I'm bad with numbers. Alright. Then, what else can we do? We gotta get the Dustin Rhodes, Shane Douglas storyline. So we're going to have Dustin Rhodes cut a backstage promo on Shane Douglas. Dustin Rhodes backstage promo on Shane Douglas. It's going to be 6 minutes. Okay. After that, we're going to have... We're going to have Johnny Ace in a match. I'm trying to get Johnny Ace a little more over. He's going to get a pinfall victory over, let's say... Commodore Kurgan? Why not? Johnny Ace. Okay, we're going to get a tag team match on this card. We're going to get Stars and Stripe versus the Diamond Brigade. And in 7 minutes, Marcus Bagwell will be getting the victory. And that's an ad right there. Just get rid of that real quick. Sorry about that. There you go. Speaking of tag teams, we're going to have a backstage promo with Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin. We're going to do Pillman and Austin argue backstage. Of course, they just lost the GCW World Tag Team Championships against Harlem Heat. Okay, let me just see to make sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. We're going to do a singles match next. We're going to do... Let's do Disco Inferno versus... Who's a heel that he can defeat? Who is a heel that can take a loss to Disco Inferno? Jesse James? Disco goes over. We're then going to have an angle with Chavo Guerrero. So, Chavo, backstage promo. I don't remember if I did the Eddie Big John match. I did, okay. Chavo's going to have a backstage promo on Eddie Guerrero, of course. Their feud is not over yet. Okay, we're going to do another singles match. We're going to do... Rey Mysterio. I haven't used him a lot. Let's do Rey. Alex Wright? Rey Alex Wright? That should be a pretty decent match. I've already done it before, but we can do it again. And Rey will get the victory, of course. And to open up our show, we're going to have Jesse Ventura cut a promo. Ventura promo. It's going to be 8 minutes. And we can get another match on this card. We're going to do Savio Vega getting a losing. He's going to lose to Diamond Dallas Page. 1990, 1993. CWA, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we can do it once. DDP. That can go right there. Let's run the show. Opening up our show, we got Jesse Ventura cutting a promo. Taz, of course, regained his FTW Championship against Jerry Lynn last pay-per-view, last Sunday at Championship Wrestling 166. Jesse Ventura is in the ring, and he says that Taz is going to get punished, but not a fine. Not getting fired. No. He still wants to give Taz an opportunity to, keep his job. So this is what he's going to do. At Summer Showdown, Taz will face Jesse the Body Ventura in a singles one-on-one match with the FTW Championship on the line. But it's not the only thing that's going to be on the line. Taz's job will also be on the line. So if Taz doesn't beat Jesse Ventura, he is fired. And if Ventura wins, Taz loses the FTW Championship and is fired. And there's more to come from this announcement. So 100. Let's move on next. Rey Mysterio defeated Alex Wright in 13:30 by pinfall with a springboard Hurricane Rana. Now this match in real life would be absolutely phenomenal in 1998, 1997. Obviously, Rey Mysterio, the greatest high flyer of all time. Maybe the only one who could compete with him in terms of best of all time in terms of high flyers, maybe Rob Van Dam. Apart from that, Alex Wright, I'm a huge fan of Alex Wright. Think he's a great wrestler. Proving in Rumble skill. Decent wrestling, but little heat. Rey Mysterio defeated Alex Wright in 13:30. Yeah, I already said that. 65. Chavo Guerrero is backstage. He says that even though Eddie defeated Big John, Chavo still has one thing he wants to accomplish. Chavo will enter the Summer Showdown tournament this month, and he will win the Summer Series. So big announcement from Chavo Guerrero entering the Summer Series tournament. 43. Savio Vega loses to DDP. There's not much to say. Disco Inferno. Again, these are bullshit ratings. 26 for Disco. Should be 100. Defeating Jesse James in 3:39 by pinfall with a last dance. 32. The Hollywood Blondes are arguing backstage because of a miscommunication they had at Championship Wrestling 166. Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin accidentally collided with each other, which ended in Harlem Heat regaining the World Tag Team Championships. So Pillman and Austin are understandably very upset at each other. So we'll see what happens with that. Stars and Stripes get a victory over the Diamond Brigade in 7:03 when Marcus Bagwell defeated Diamond Stay by pinfall with a yellow jacket suplex. I can't speak. 40 for the Patriot, 44 for Marcus Bagwell, 35 for Diamond Stay, and 58 for the Diamond Shinobi. 53. Johnny Ace gets a victory over Commodore Kurgan in 4:49 by pinfall with an Ace Crusher. Not much to say, just trying to build up Johnny Ace. Dustin Rhodes got a backstage promo on Shane Douglas. He just got whipped 10 times with the belt, so he's still selling the injuries he's received at Championship Wrestling 166. He says that even though he has earned a match against Shane Douglas, he doesn't want the match to take place at Summer Showdown or leading up to Summer Showdown because Dustin Rhodes has the opportunity to enter the Summer Series tournament this year, and that's exactly what he's going to do. 73. And our main event, Kensuke Sasaki retains the Intercontinental Championship by pinfall against Chris Candido. Makes defense number 2 of the IC title. 76 to end our show, improving our popularity in 7 regions. And Bob Backlund is handing in his notice. So he's leaving in 7 days. He was obviously very unhappy that we jobbed him out to... Who did we job him out to? Oh, Sting and Mid-South Invasion. Lost to Sting, so he's pissed that he lost against the world champion. Okay. And he lost at March Massacre against Taz. Okay. I don't get it. Alright, I'm going to go book Mid-South Invasion. But again, not going to bore you guys with what happens there. So we're going to go straight to Saturday Night's Wrestling right now. Second show of today's episode, Saturday Night's Wrestling. Let's get straight into it. Going back to the Mid-South, as always. So here's what you missed for Mid-South Invasion number 2. We had J.J. Dillon open the show, promoting Summer Showdown. The Smoking Guns got a victory over Steve and Alex Wright. Kona Crush got a victory over Steve Blackman. And Kensuke Sasaki retained the Intercontinental Championship against Bob Backlund. And tonight, we're going to job out Bob Backlund, because he is leaving. This is his final day with us. We will not be re-signing him at any point in the future. So might as well job him out to anybody. Hunter? Yeah. Yeah, we're dropping him out to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Tainted Flash Pinfall. Ha! You're funny. Okay. We're going to have Shane Douglas cut a backstage promo on Dustin Rhodes. So Shane Douglas backstage promo on Dustin Rhodes. Okay, then we're going to have Sting cut a backstage promo. And I know what, we'll do Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace going to cut a backstage promo. Okay, that can go 5 minutes. Okay, that takes care of 2 storylines. We're going to do Taz, cut a backstage promo on Jesse Ventura's announcement. Okay. Now we got to do Hollywood Blondes and Chavo Eddie. So we're going to do Brian Pillman, Stunning Steve Austin are going to open the show. Hollywood Blondes promo. And then we're going to do Eddie Guerrero, cut a promo as well. Backstage. Now we're just going to do Eddie promo, because he's going to have a match beforehand. So let's book from the way down to opening the show. We got Eddie versus... We can do a Cruiserweight title match. Why not? We haven't had one in a while. Why not? But the question is, who can face off for the Cruiserweight Championship? Steve Wright? Eddie Guerrero versus Steve Wright? Who else? Who else fits the bill? Well, I guess we're not doing it. We're just going to do Fit Finlay. And Eddie gets the victory. We're going to do a tag team matchup. It's going to be a rematch from the Mid-South Invasion. Hollywood Blondes versus the Right Team. With Billy Gunn getting the victory once again. We're going to do another singles match. We're going to do Lance Storm, who I haven't used in a while. Lance Storm just going to take on... I don't know. Who can he face off against? Let's do a face versus face, because I got nobody. Disco Inferno. And of course, you know who we're going to put over. Lance Storm. We're not putting Disco over on Lance Storm. You think I'm crazy? I might be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. And this one can have 13 minutes. Why not? Okay, opening up our show, we got the Hollywood Blondes coming down to the ring. They have microphones, and they say, even though they have had some rough patches over the years, last week their argument was completely childish, unprofessional. They apologize to the fans. It will not happen again. The Hollywood Blondes challenge Harlem Heat to a rematch for the Tag Team Championships at Summer Showdown. We'll see what the Harlem Heat have to say about that. Eddie Guerrero gets a victory over Fit Finlay in 12:49 by pinfall with a frog splash. 72. And afterwards, Eddie grabs a microphone, and he says that Chavo may be entering the Summer Showdown, but Eddie will as well. So, at the Summer Showdown, it will be Chavo in the Summer Showdown, Eddie in the Summer Showdown. And I don't know who else. We'll have to see. Taz is backstage. He's cutting a promo. He says that what Jesse Ventura is doing is nothing but idiotic. Stepping in the ring with Taz. Are you crazy? Ventura's a crazy old man who's about to get his ass whooped by Taz. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you. 53. Smoking Guns get a victory over the right team. Not much to say. Nothing tag team match. Whatever. Still trying to get the Guns over. Johnny Ace is backstage. He says that even though he was unable to capture the World Heavyweight Championship from Sting, he's not done. He will enter the Summer Series. So at Summer Showdown, Johnny Ace as well will be a part of the tournament. We'll see how he does. Lance Storm getting a victory over Disco Inferno in 12:35 by submission with a Canadian Maple Leaf 53. And Shane Douglas is backstage cutting a promo on Dustin Rhodes. Rhodes is entering the Summer Showdown, the Summer Series tournament. Well, guess what? So is Shane Douglas. So in the tournament so far, we have Johnny Ace confirmed, Shane Douglas confirmed, the Guerreros, so Chavo and Eddie, and Dustin Rhodes. So there's 3 that remain anonymous. So Shane Douglas is entering the Summer Series. And of course, Bob Backlund phones in his performance, and that's why we bury you on the way out, you crazy old man, with a dumb finisher. I'm kidding, the chicken wing is absolutely amazing. Okay, Bob Backlund is gone. Kona Crush complained. Where are you placed at, Kona? Kona Crush. You're a lower mid-carder now. Good for you. Good for you, Kona. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this episode of GCW. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more, and we'll see you guys in the next episode where we will book the Summer Showdown event. Goodbye.